congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no hiding this. Tell them line it up like a 4th and 1. We sneaky when we slide them. Y'all on offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones here to dance at the beginning, so you know it's only right there.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see this team's reigning league MVP. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Tigers and the Texans on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a good week. The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt. Now in year number 6. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He's going to take another shot here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big... They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Finding a safety valve here, that's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Hey!
On play action, they'll throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. So they'll come on 1st and 10 now from the 33. handoff up the middle. Irving, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, second down.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll drop the throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
He's got room at the 30.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Irving, he's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
2nd and 6. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, it's up to how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, and probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36. They'll go option to the short side, and he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, he had success earlier in the drive, keeping it himself. Not here, though.
And sometimes when you have that kind of success, you can fall in love with the option a little bit too much and not give the defense credit for
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 36 yards on the play.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And he's going to try and do this himself.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
He's going to keep this again.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
This situation in the fourth quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. I'm going straight to rah-rah mode.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. This is fielded at the 27.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Right where they set him down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. As they run the counter play. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. The play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. First down, Chicago.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Tigers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here.
And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 5. Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this one is right through, and that'll bring him back within 4.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
They'll throw now on the final play. Lets it go for Nelson. And this one is incomplete. So we've reached half.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back, halftime.
Ready, set.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
So still 14 yards to go. 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Taken in at the 22. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Gets past one man. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. He was brought down at his 49-yard line. Brings up 2nd.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
55 rushing yards, rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Holding offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Back now here on EA Sports as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. It's their quarterback. His second TD of the game and 16th on the season.
And the Tigers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. He'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel. Complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Second and 2. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
The Texans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is third down and 12. He'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
On the jump. On the line. Check. Roll. Check.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's able to get it to Coleman.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Now back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught. It's Coleman. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
And they'll begin by running the option.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brandon, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy,
But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22.
Okay, ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Able to find Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They'll look to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Hey! Check!
Again, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. And this is caught for a touchdown. So on first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And here's a handoff out of the gun.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and we have it in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for our visitors, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season.